Hello guys, hope you are all doing well. Today I am going to show you what is happening with the yen pairs. There are some very interesting analysis here, so just stay with me up to the end of the video. So let's begin with the number one, Aussie yen. So as we can see from the structure on the monthly, we are going to see the monthly structures. The price is moving higher, so we have the upper resistance area that is from above. Here we can see the level that the price has to go up to 101 if it is going to retest the top of the structure. On the other hand, we have this falling channel and the price that is actually moving higher. But what do we have here? Because if we can see from the wave perspective, now we are watching that yen is going higher, but on the other hand nothing is happening with the yen pairs. So the price moved up almost 1200 points and it keep pushing higher. But on the other hand, is this a normal movement, or this is something that is just happening because of the war and economic problems that we are all already facing here? So we are going to look at only the technical perspective. On the other hand, Japanese central bank, they said that their economy is not going to be very well as long as Europe is not performing. However, that is not true at all, because yen is a safe haven currency, so I don't believe in that at all. But from the chart, I am going to show you something very interesting right now. So let's go with the first one. When the price, I'm not going to make this perfect harmonic patterns, when the price tested the upper part of the pattern, the price moved down from this point. So we are on the monthly. From the lower part, we have, it was here on October and 8, October 11, and look at the top, March 13 here. Just a minute. You can refer to the lower part. Look at the dates here. So as we can see, it was a very long time from top to bottom that the price completed this type of pattern, and after that we can see all the price moving down here, Aussie yen. Let's go and look at for the next pattern here what is happening. So we have this pattern. This was approximately the same that began the same bullish movement here. Let's go on the other hand. So we are collecting information one by one. I'm going to place also this, sorry, because we are in a different pattern here. We have a cipher pattern. Normally it comes at 786 at this point, but it is quite normal for the cipher pattern also to continue moving higher. So I wouldn't be surprised for the price to stop here at this level where I placed this line, that it comes at 94.9 approximately, or the price can continue and to retest the top of the structure again. This is the only moment when we can anticipate the movement, the bearish movement for the yen. So that is going to be, Aussie yen is going to move down from approximately these points. This is the reversal area, or the reversal area. Sorry. So this is not over yet. If I'm going to clear the pattern now, what we are going to see? This wave from top to bottom, it was approximately 1,800 points. The next one, I'm going to take only the small ones, 1,300. So these are just approximately calculation, not clear calculations. So all the monthly waves, they goes from 1,300 up to 1700. So let's go with the wave that we are actually having here from bottom to top. Look at where it comes, 1500 at this point, and if we are going to make it higher, it is going to be at 2200. So this is the potential reversal area that we may face for this movement. So on the monthly chart, this is quite visible, despite the fact that many people are just waiting for yen to come back soon. I don't think that this is going to come back. So now we are at the beginning of a new trend here. Look at the waves, how they are on the weekly chart. They are very sharp. It's vertical movement, and the yen has this type of personality in moving. Look at here, look at this wave. They are very strong overall. Also the bullish waves. We are on the same situation also on this point. On the daily chart, we have only green candles, so overall we are going to be only in a bullish movement. Also here we have the price that broke out from the top of the left structure, so maximum that it can do is that it can retest the structure and it can continue moving higher. So just keep an eye on this one and don't short at all the yen pairs, because they are just moving higher and they are on the movement right now. So this is very interesting as point. The next one is Canadian dollar yen, the second one. Here we are in a different situation. The price likes to make this type of channels here, ascending channel, descending channel, and the price is moving higher also at this point. The first structures where the price is going to face resistance is the first one, that it comes close to 180 and 70, and the next one is the top of the structure. So these are going to be the next critical area. I don't expect the price to pull back right now, so I'm going to break it down also on the lower time frame, on the weekly one, and you will see what is happening again also here. Look at the waves when the price began the movement, 1100 approximately. The next wave from top to bottom, 1100. The next one from top to bottom, almost the same. We have also waves that are bigger in time and in price. So this was from beginning of November up to May 21. So many months here, 1300. So probably we are going to have a minimum of 1100, and this corresponds with the first target. If I'm going to change the direction, probably the price should move also higher. Look at the top of the structure. So just don't go against this trend, because we are just in a bullish trend. I don't believe that this is going to stop right now. So this is the bigger picture for Canadian dollar and yen. Let's go with the next one, the third one, euro yen. Monthly chart. Look at what the price is actually doing. Euro is not doing very good with yen because the problems that are actually in Europe. However, it doesn't make sense as a safe haven currency like yen to be punished in this way in the actual situation, because the overall economy is not bad at all. They have a strong economy, and the equities should have been allocated in yen and not in other currency pairs probably. As we can see also here, despite the fact that euro is very weak, on the other hand euro is pushing very strong at this point. So also at this situation doesn't make sense, because euro is very weak compared with all the other pairs, but on the other side euro is getting stronger with yen. we can see that the price just broke out from this triangular pattern. The first resistance area could be at 136, and the next one is going to be higher. So I'm expecting also the same bullish movement also for euro yen. Probably this is going to come in the coming days, probably when everything is going to be a bit more clear, but I'm not ruling out the possibility that it will not continue, because everything is pushing very strong against yen. So euro just began the movement, as we can see, and this movement is very small. This is only 7%. So if I'm going to do the same calculations also here, let's go to break it down on the weekly chart. The price also at this point just broke out from the structure. Look at the structure here, how this is moving. So we have a small breakout here, however this is a weekly breakout. We have 3 candles, so this is showing very strong bullish momentum that keeps increasing here, and we are approximately on the same situation. 800 points, 1300 from top to bottom, 1400 here. So I'm going to find the smallest one, because the biggest one are going to be very aggressive. The normal ones, 1400. So let's go for a minimum of 1400, and look at here. This is the first point that corresponds with the structure, what the price is actually doing. And if I'm going to increase it, we can have the next movement, and the next movement for this is a normal target, as we can see, for this movement, 136. The next price that we can see, the next stop, probably is going to be something like this. So it comes close to the next structure. So everything is just moving against the yen pairs. Also from the bigger picture, as we can see, we have the impulsive movement, these are corrective movement, and now we are in the next impulsive movement that can retest the top again. So we can have very high chances on euro yen, that is just at the beginning of the movement. Let's go with the next one, GBP yen. Same situation also here. GBP has been very weak during this period of time because of the war as well. The European economy is getting a strong punch from the war, speculation and everything, that they are going to go in a deep recession. So this is creating this type of panic. However, as we can see at this point where the price is actually developing, we are having the GBP dollar, the British pound, sorry, that just broke out from the structure, and this is only the beginning of the movement. So next target here is very clear, that is going to be this part of the structure. Look at the waves, how clear they are. So a monthly movement, it was very big movement. It is going to make the same movement also here, because European economy is not going to be weak, so the war will end at one moment. Just 1 second to place a possible target. So this is a minimum one, and actually the price is facing the top of resistance that is coming from the left side. So it should be very interesting. Also British pound is very strong, and it can continue the bullish movement. Look at the breakout, the weekly breakout. So just stay bullish on yen, don't short it at all. So because yen is going to be weaker, this is only the beginning, as we can see. Look at also this type of triangle pattern here that we have. This is only the beginning of the bullish wave on GBP yen. The next one, New Zealand yen. Also New Zealand is almost killing yen, as we can see. It keeps moving higher. Australian dollar and also New Zealand dollar, they are holding a very strong bullish movement lately, as we can see. Maximum expectation that I am expecting on the monthly chart here is that probably the price is going to test of this monthly line. So let's see how it will react there, because it is not so clear. It is not very beautiful structure overall. Let's break it down. The price also here just began the movement. We are not in very beautiful corrective structures here. This is the bullish movement that the price is actually building up right now. So it will continue to move higher. Also on the structure perspective, the price is above the new structure high that was before, and it can continue moving higher from this point. So we have a lot of road from here, 700 points, 500 from where we are now, so it will not stop right now, as we can see. Also, I'm going to add some fibs at this point. Look at the price here. So the 786 of all this movement is approximately 200 pips from here. So this is a minimum requirement, but it should continue moving higher in my opinion. I'm not expecting it to face any resistance, probably a small one, before it continue moving higher from this point. The next one that is very interesting, I left the two interesting patterns for the end of the movement. Look at the price, what we have here. I connected the top of the structures, and these are monthly structures. This was on January 1, this was on June 15, and this is actually now. And the price is moving above the top, above this resistance trend line that is coming from above. So it looks like that the price is just keeps pushing higher. 124.25 is the next target, so this is something that we can't rule out at all. And after that the price is going to test these structures here. So this is where the price is actually directed, because it is not stopping at all. So as we can see, we may face a situation that the price is going to clean the structures one by one. This is a possible development right now, because we are not watching any price reaction. If we can go to break it down on the weekly chart, look at the waves, how strong they are. We have only green candles that are pushing up, so the bullish momentum is very strong. Let's break it down on the daily. What do we have? It keeps moving higher, so very strong momentum as well. On the 4 hour we don't have anything at all, so only this type of ugly pattern, and the price is moving higher. So everything is against the yen right now, and also this pattern was invalidated, so it's very strange when you see this type of patterns. And I don't know if this is going to stop on the first target. So let's see, because right now it is getting very interesting. And the next one that actually surprised me when I was watching today is the Chief Yen. As we can see on the monthly chart, the price reached this top here against yen, 138.9, so it was 139 approximately, and all of this was reached on January 15 when the Swiss National Bank removed the Euro Chief threshold. The threshold at that time for Euro Chief, it was 1.1. It was announced as a surprise from the Swiss bank, and as we can see, it was a very aggressive movement during that month. Look at what the price made in a matter of minutes. We can see here a very strong movement at this point. I measured only one candle, 2,400 and 500 pips just in matter of minutes, and many brokers they found themselves in difficulties because the forex brokers, they trade with leverages, with high leverages, and if they don't respect the standards, they go in bankruptcy very fast, and it was a very difficult moment. So what is happening right now? The price is going to this point and testing almost the top of the structure. No reason at all. Also, the Swiss National Bank don't like that Swiss is so strong. However, we need to see how this will develop, because if price is going to respect right now this harmonic pattern, it should continue moving lower from this point, and we can see the beginning of the bearish movement. So at this point, I am assuming only that probably the Swiss National Bank will take any further step here, or probably the yen government, because this is getting very weird right now, and quite soon, after 700 pips, probably we are going to face the all-time high again on this pattern. So it should be very interesting, but I'm sure that this is hurting a lot the yen pairs. So hope you enjoyed and you found any answer for your trades, because I have had many requests for the people to look at the yen pairs, but as we can see on the weekly, on the daily, everything just keeps moving higher, and this is getting aggressive hour by hour. As we can see, nothing is stopping the yen devaluation at all. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to press the like button, to subscribe, and leave a comment if you like the video. Thank you very much. Bye bye.